Hi, thank you very much for coming in today. Welcome back to Wishing You Well podcast. My name's Laura Seymour, I think you both know me. And today I've got the amazing Mike Tibbs, who's come to talk to us about, let me say it, so you're a Tai Chi master, is
Tai
that?
Chi
Instructor, master, he's a master, I've seen him in work. And you do Aikido, am I saying that right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Qigong.
And Qigong as well. And we've got Kathy Wright, and you are the head of, what's your...
So I'm the centre head of the Maggie
centre head of Maggie's, which is a cancer centre, which is in
It's a
Clatterbridge.
cancer charity which is based next door to the Clatterbridge Cancer Centre on the Wirral. So we've been there 11 years. So
Wow.
It's gone really quickly.
I bet it has. So thank you very much for coming in. I'm going to speak to Mike first, if that's okay, and then I'll come back to you if that's all right, Kathy. So I had the delightful pleasure of experiencing one of your Tai Chi classes last week, and I've got to say it was outstanding. I really, really enjoyed it. Always wanted to try Tai Chi. Ever since I was a girl, I've been interested, and then you watch like shows in Asia and they're all in the parks, and I think I want to try that one day. And you know what? I was pleasantly surprised. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So you've been doing it for many years now, so I wanted to chat to you and talk to you about where you do it, how long you've been doing your journey to doing it, and what makes you enjoy it so much, and then your work that you're doing with Maggie's, which is why you're here today, because it entwines, doesn't it? So, yeah.
Well, I started when I was 10. I started judo.
Wow.
And I've never stopped doing martial arts since.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I was 20 when I started Aikido.
Yeah.
And we were in West Kirby with the club in
To the concourse.
the concourse, on a Friday night. That's been going since 1974.
So what time is it on a Friday night?
7 till 8.
And what's the age groups for that class?
Above 16,
Right.
over 16, because we haven't got everybody has to be CRB checked
of course.
below 16, even people who come in the class. So we don't do that, adults only. So but during COVID we changed our brand to from Aikido to Tai Chi, and then called it Qigong.
I love that.
Mainly because a lot of the class were in their 80s and didn't want to get thrown around.
Yeah.
But they still wanted to come and do the exercise.
Yeah.
Which was the main benefit, really. Because once you start practicing martial arts, it's no longer for fighting, it's for health.
Yeah, of course.
And the reason it's practiced for health is because physical efficiency.
Mm-hmm.
So what's good in martial context is good in a health context. And then the physical efficiency spills over into daily life.
Yeah.
And as you've experienced, it can be quite an instant benefit rather than taking years to learn.
Well, I think I said to you last Friday when I joined, I always carry tension in my neck and my shoulders, and I just felt so much lighter after the class. And it was a warm day, and we were doing it outside. What a beautiful, sort of a beautiful space to do it outside. But I felt fantastic afterwards, and I think it's just about getting people moving, which I think you said to me. That's what you love, just getting people moving.
Yeah, well, the expression is motion is lotion, and if you're not moving, then what are your joints for?
Exactly.
Joints and all your muscles and bones, therefore providing movement.
Mm-hmm.
So if you don't move, then it's like a river that it becomes stagnant.
Absolutely,
so keep moving just to keep the flow. And, prevent any kind of build-up of rubbish in your body. So just moving is a release.
And talking to some of your some of the people that come along, they just absolutely adored you, and I know they do a lot of different classes there, because I came to the one that was at Maggie's, and they just couldn't they didn't have enough good words to say about you. They really didn't, and you could tell there was such a community. They really look forward to it, and like I said, I really enjoyed it. So if there's anybody that is a bit nervous, I've always thought, I fancy trying that, as I did, where can they come and see you? I know that you do. So you do one at West Kirby, you do one at Maggie's, and you do one at, and that's not open to the public, is it, the Maggie's one? But you do one at Craxton Wood as well. So that's where we can find you. And we're actually covering an article about yourself, aren't we, in the autumn magazine? So we'll be able to sort of find you in there and learn more about you. So and your journey to how you got there. So tell us. You're doing stuff with Maggie's, and I know you do at the other classes. What led your journey to be doing what you're doing at Maggie's?
Oh, well, I was there with my wife, getting help because she had breast cancer, and we were going through the help that Maggie's was providing, and then I got railroaded in by my wife and her sister.
You got bullied a little bit, nicely.
It didn't take much persuasion, and so I volunteered to do the class.
And you've never looked back?
No, I love it.
I know, I can tell, and I can tell they love you.
The people are lovely, and and every time I go in, there's a cup of tea or biscuits and cakes and smiles.
Ginger biscuit. I forgot your ginger biscuits. Oh, that's it. I'll make sure. So I'll make sure I get them for Sophie. It was a bit stressful this morning, but I forgot your ginger biscuits because it's your birthday today. A little birdie's told me, isn't it? Yeah. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
21 again.
70.
21 again. Yeah.
21.
Now, so if you could give us, and I do ask everybody, and I will come back to it, if you could give us one health tip, one wellbeing tip, what would your wellbeing tip be?
Do something every day that is beneficial, and not just beneficial for you, but helps other people as well. Yeah. If you can, even just by keeping yourself healthy, you're better able to help others. So.
Absolutely, I love that. Thank you so much. I'll come back to you in a minute. Okay. So we've got the lovely Kathy Wright, and you, as I say, you're the centre lead at Maggie's. So tell us about your journey. Tell us about Maggie's, how we can support you, how we can create awareness, and how long have you been there? And I'll come back to these one by one.
Oh, thank you. Well, I feel very, very privileged that I've worked at the Maggie Centre on the Wirral for 11 years. Before I worked at Maggie's, I was a bowel cancer specialist nurse at the Clatterbridge Cancer Centre. And when I was introduced to Maggie's, I was told that from the charity that they were going to open a Maggie Centre at Clatterbridge, and nobody had heard about it because we are a national charity. There's 26 Maggie Centres across the UK.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and our charity has been around for 30 years next year. And the charity came about because there was a lady called Maggie who lived in Scotland, and she was told by her surgeon, because she was diagnosed with breast cancer, that there was no further treatment available for her. She had two young children at the time and a husband, and obviously the news that there was no treatment available for her absolutely devastated her. She was quite a very forward-thinking lady and very inspirational, really. And the Maggie Centres across the UK are a legacy to her and what she wanted to achieve. And she was in a fortunate position because her husband was an architect and she was a landscape architect. And she had the opportunity to go and see an oncologist who supports people with chemotherapy and radiotherapy privately. And she did find out that there was a chemotherapy treatment available for her on the NHS. And when she was started to have her treatment, she was getting amazing support from her medical team and her doctors and her nurses. But she felt she really needed support with the psychological impact of being diagnosed with cancer and any practical help, and how she could talk to her children about her cancer diagnosis and how she could live normally rather than feeling that her life had been changed by the diagnosis, and how to live well with cancer. So she did quite a lot of work and looked at things that were being done in America. And at that time in America, psychological and emotional support was really, really in the forefront of what people were receiving. So because her husband was an architect, she understood how buildings could really be inspirational, they could be safe spaces. So each Maggie Centre is designed by quite famous architects, and there was an old stable block opposite where she was having a chemotherapy in Edinburgh, and she managed to raise some funds to buy the centre off the hospital, and she made it into a place where people could go to get that support from healthcare professionals. And one of the things that I'm really passionate about Maggie's is that you don't need a referral to be seen in Maggie's. You don't need an appointment. You can come as often as you want and as often as you need. It doesn't matter whether you're at the start of your cancer journey or you're at the end of life. People can come as often as they need. So sometimes people come at the time of diagnosis when they're going through distress, during their treatment or after their treatment. And we do quite a lot of support for people with cancer and their family and friends. And when I was working in the hospital, I loved working in the hospital, but I could only support people while they were on their treatment.
Sure, yeah.
And a lot of people struggle with side effects of treatment after their treatment's finished. So that's what we do well in Maggie's. We're able to support people during their treatment and support people afterwards. So I'm really proud of being a healthcare professional, and we're very lucky in this area to be surrounded by such amazing hospitals.
We are.
But when you're on your treatment, that nurse or that consultant can only support you while you're on treatment. And a lot of cancer treatments have short-term and long-term side effects. So within our team, we've got 4 nurse specialists, we've got a radiographer who used to deliver radiotherapy, we've got a psychologist, and we've got 2 benefits advisors. So the team of people who are there to support everybody who comes into Maggie's are really, really experienced. We all used to work at quite senior level at Clatterbridge, which is fantastic. And the doctors and the nurses know us, so they know us that the quality of support that we deliver is of the highest standard. So we've also got a programme of support that people can access. So we do things like Tai Chi, which Mike obviously does as an expert. We do relaxation, we do managing stress courses, we deal with fatigue, sleep workshops, menopause workshops. Our psychologist sees people individually or within groups, and it's there to try and support people with the uncertainty of having a cancer, trying to help people deal with the psychological impact of body image, being there to be able to support family members who are struggling with their cancer diagnosis. And for me, you can see people walk into the building, obviously very, very nervous, very anxious, because it's difficult to walk through into a Maggie centre for the first time, because people have to then become vulnerable, because it means that they want help. And
it's not easy asking for help, is it?
And it really isn't easy. So people come into the centre, they see a member of our team, and then we work with them to feel empowered to start getting their control back of their cancer, which means that they can actually learn to live a different life. And all of our programme of support that we deliver is research-based and it's evidence-based, and each centre is reviewed by Maggie's, because we're a very professional organisation. So the doctors and the nurses who refer their patients to us wanted to know that the support that we give is of the highest standard. So we're scrutinised as a team. There's 26 Maggie centres in the UK, but I think ours is the best.
Well, I can totally, I'm backing you up on that, because I came on Friday to do, he is a master Mike is at his Tai Chi, and the centre was so welcoming. You were so welcoming. The community that you've built there for the people that are suffering or have suffered, you could just tell the love in the room. It has a wonderful feel about it, and I know there's been a huge thought process that has gone into that, but you could just tell it was such a lovely community there, and you have created that, and they just couldn't tell me enough about that. They couldn't have managed without the place, and you could feel that, and how much they love coming into your class on a Friday. It was the favourite by everybody that was there to all the stuff that you did, so you could really feel that when you got in. You've definitely got it right, I've got to say. Is there anything that we can do media wise to obviously we want to create more awareness? Are you doing any charity fundraising that we can help with? Is there anything that you want to mention that the public can kind of get behind? And
well, I think 1 in 2 people are going to be impacted by cancer within their lifetime. People are living longer with cancer. So the more people that are aware of where we are is a fantastic opportunity. So it doesn't matter where people live. They don't have to just be Wirral based. But we are a charity. We don't get any government funding. No. And we're very lucky that Mike comes to our centre once a week and he volunteers to
and he
do
loves it. Bless him. Yeah.
And the health benefits that Mike's just mentioned are absolutely incredible. You see people's anxiety reducing. You see people's side effects of their treatment reducing. It can
That's
really
what they were
give
saying.
people hope. So we do have a programme of support that we have to pay for. Not everybody is like Mike, who offers their
the hero
service free of charge. So we have got a fundraising team, and we do lots of different fundraising activities throughout the year. People can follow us on Facebook, so we're Maggie's Wirral on Facebook. People can go to our website. Our fundraisers are doing an amazing Maggie's Fest in September.
I'm coming. I'm signing myself up for that one.
At Brimstitch. And it's a full day. So they've created their own festival. We've got a Strictly Come Dancing competition in November where our centre visitors learn a dance and they get their friends and their relatives to support them. But people can do their own third-party fundraising events. So sometimes people do cake sales. I've been in Maggie's 11 years and our fundraising teams got me to abseil down Anfield, do a Strictly competition, do a triathlon.
Sure, I'm going to be getting signed up now in the future, aren't I?
So yeah, don't sit too slowly, otherwise everybody's going to be sort of like roped in. But what's amazing is people come into our centre, they get the support, but then they want to fundraise for us.
Of course.
Because they feel that they are part of that community. Because cancer does exacerbate loneliness and isolation, and for people to feel like they're in a community can really, really allow them to feel that they're
understood and supported.
So look on our website, look on our Facebook pages, and it'll be fantastic for people to hear this podcast. So they can either come and get the support or they can come and support us in any way they can.
Oh, brilliant. And we're going to do, we're doing an article about Mike in the next magazine, but I think in the Christmas one we're going to do something for Maggie's as well. So if there's anything you want us to push or promote, we'll talk about that again anyway. And have you got any health tips, anything that you want to share with us? Have you got any advice? Mine's normally just drink more water or get up and put a nice song on to dance with and get that energy flowing and get that positivity flowing in the morning. Something like that. Have you got anything that you particularly want to share with us? Well, doesn't have to be dead profound.
Well, I think for me, it's going walking.
Yeah.
I walk
clears the
day,
mind.
Because obviously I've got a very busy, stressful job and it allows me to go out, be in the woodlands, go in the woods, get my raincoat on in the winter and just go stomping in my shorts.
Being amongst nature and release them endorphins. And do you ever join in any of Mike's classes?
I'm not brave enough to.
He's brilliant and he's so calming. He's so calming. I was kind of like, when I started, I was kind of like, oh, I'm not going to get this. It was kind of like one of them. And then I was like, oh, yeah, I think I can do it. I thought it was a Kung Fu Panda, I think, at one point.
It's fantastic for us to watch people coming into the centre who've never done Tai Chi before or any other type of exercise or activity. And you see the people coming out of Mike's session and you see their joy in their face.
Oh, they loved it. Yeah.
You see that their shoulders, like you described yourself, just flow down.
Yeah.
And there's a community and it just helps people with their well-being. And it could be we're very lucky that Mike volunteers for us on a Friday, but sometimes it's the only time people speak to other people.
Yeah.
And before the weekend, it's a really lovely atmosphere and it's a really good social support as well. So I think we are very, very lucky and privileged to have Mike come into our centre.
And so that, and I didn't ask before, Mike, so your wife's made a full recovery now, is that correct? From the support?
Full recovery,
but she's health, she's functioning. And when we were talking about, I thought I went off the subject without even asking then. But in terms of the way you support, could we ask anybody within the holistic community, or if they do yoga, and they wanted to come in, could they get in touch with you and offer their services? We know that Mike is the star of the show, and he always will be. But it would be nice if anyone wanted to volunteer and be able to help. Would you say members? Would you call them members, or?
So we call anybody who comes into our centre visitors.
Visitors,
we have got a great volunteer team. Who people meet and greet people when they come into the centre. We have admin staff. We need lots of volunteers to support our fundraising events. So anybody who'd like to give us a couple of hours a week, we would absolutely rip your hand off. So anybody who'd like to come and visit us, walk around our centre, see a little bit more about what we do, we'd be really welcome to.
And you've got fantastic the fields, the views there. I mean, the garden where you do Tai Chi. Apart from us getting attacked by butterflies, well, not attacked. They were just trying to join in. I think. I think you give up that such a good vibe. They were trying to join in. There was wasps, a few butterflies, and I think a branch of a tree kind of reached out and gave me a little handshake at one point. So it's nice. And are you doing anything else? Is there anything else that you want to? Are you just happy doing the West Kirby, Craxton Wood and Maggie? Are you thinking of doing anything else in the future?
No, that's enough for me.
It's enough for you. Yeah.
I've got a life outside Tai Chi and Qigong. I'm still working part-time engineer, so I couldn't do any more.
You couldn't do any more, no.
I mean, I could do the odd one, but I don't want any more commitment.
I didn't know whether we could help you start on any more members or anything like that. I just wanted to check. I know you've got your wife and Sophie as well, and and
my son.
Have you got a son as well?
Yeah. But I was talking to one of your earlier podcasters about the Bali retreat.
Oh, I know. Oh, fantastic.
You could send us on that if you
Okay, well, we'll try and let me see what other deal I can do, Mike. We'll try and get us a little deal, because I want to go to Bali as well. You'll be able to watch this back and see that. They went when Maya was doing GCSEs, my daughter, and I was like, if I'd have been, I'm always encouraging people to do a bit more for themselves, and certainly, a woman of a certain age, we've kind of brought our kids up now, we've got a little bit more spare time, should be going on your spiritual journey, and men. I was like, I will do something like that, eat, pray, love one day. And then Maya's GCSEs were right, and I was like, I'm going to regret that forever. I really wanted to go to Bali, but I just couldn't justify it. But there's one coming up next year, so maybe I'll get us on, Mike. Leave it with me.
Yeah, I have to talk to my kids.
Okay.
They're sending me to Abergavenny on a retreat.
Are they? Oh, lovely. Next month?
Yeah.
Oh, that'll be nice. Not quite Bali, but...
No.
Yeah, we'll work on it.
It's nice beaches.
Yeah. Well, listen, thank you very much for coming in. We have got one little surprise for you, because as I did say, it is your birthday today. And I think there's somebody that wants to come in and give you a little bit of a treat. Can you just bear with me 1 second? Will you be able to give them a shout?
It's not a stripper, is it?
No, that's next. No, I'm joking. No, it's not.
It's not police uniform.
It might be, and I'm afraid it's not a voucher to Bali either, but I'm working on it for you, okay? Nearly.
The suspense.
Do you need me stab-proof vest?
No. I've got Maya on security out there, you'll be all right. Have you got any nice plans for the rest of the day for your birthday then?
I'm going to a school reunion.
Oh, that's right. So you've said, I think, yeah.
Which I'm part dreading and part looking.
Oh, you love it when you're there. It's always a bit daunting, isn't it? But then I think we did my school reunion a few years ago, and I was like, still see half of them. Still see most of them. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Happy birthday to you. I'm not good birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mike. Happy birthday to you. Hip hip. Hooray.
Thank you.
And then you got your biscuits.
Yeah.
Oh, that's lovely.
Ginger's my favourite.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
What a beautiful cake.
So we're going to eat it now?
Stunning.
You can eat it whenever you want. You can take it home. Yeah.
Until it's gone.
Until every crumb is eaten. Yeah.
That's lovely then.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Absolutely stunning.
Where did you get the cake done, Sophie? That's beautiful.
Hoylake,
Did you?
There's bakery.
I know it. Was it Faye's or was it the other one? That's
Abba Cakes.
Abba Cakes, yeah. She's Laura, is it? She's from Brazil.
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
I think there's two, Laura and Alexandra.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Lovely surprise. I'm going to cry.
That's what the tissues are for. Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.